So let's place your feet on your foot strap. Make sure it's nice and short. And find the length of your spine. Exhale, round your lower back. Chin away from your chest. And inhale, coming back up. And if you like to do 4 breaths, exhaling down, you can take an inhale to stay to deepen your C curve. Then exhale to come back up and inhale to reset. Exhaling down. If you finish your breath early, just start a new one. Feel your abs holding you and coming back up. So if you feel any strain on your back, you want to limit how low you're going, so find a height that works for your body. Exhale, scooping abs, sending ribs to hips. Now open the arms and close it. Feel your abs resisting against the opening of your arms. So no popping of your rib cage, no hiking of your shoulders or straining of your neck. Let's keep your elbows soft to avoid tightness to your neck. And your legs are gonna stay the same distance apart, so no movement. So only go as far as your back doesn't feel your strain and your neck doesn't feel a strain. You feel your core holding you fully. So over time, you'll be able to go wider with your arms and lower with your body as you get stronger. So shift up higher if you do feel your back getting tired instead of your core. Exhaling, coming back center. Our next variation, we're gonna go for a U shape away from your body. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, draw U shape other side. Inhale, center. You want to feel your rib cage rotating, one forwards, one back. So make sure there's no leaning, your hips stay grounded. And you also want to keep the head away from your shoulders and the chin away from your chest. I like to keep my elbows soft to release any tightness to the neck. And only go as low as your spine and your back feels comfortable. And you feel that connection through the sides of your abs as you twist. So the lower you go, the more challenging this would get. Exhaling down, belly buttons in. And inhaling, coming back up. And exhale, twisting from your rib cage. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twist. Check your shoulders and your neck. Up to a rest. So you can bring your legs in and do a quick hip stretch. It's normal to feel your hip flexors if they are tight when you're doing abs work. Just give it a nice release. Also stretching your back. Breathing into your rib cage. Reach your bum down in opposite direction. Slowly coming up. Okay, we have a red and a white spread. So just grab your straps. Place it on your shoulder rest. Slowly lying down, body first and legs up. Okay, so let's have our abs engaging down. Think of imprinting. Right, so you're closing up that gap. And let's have our shoulders and neck long. So with your imprint, we're gonna bring one leg at a time to tabletop. Let's bring your knees and feet together. Alright, so if your back feels tight, you can bring your knees closer to your chest today. Let's take an exhale now and straighten one leg out. Your awareness stays on your imprint. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, reaching out. Make sure your neck's not helping your leg to straighten. So your awareness will stay on your belly button pulling in and that contraction through your core as you straighten your legs. Arms can be up for a more challenging position. So if you feel like there's pinching on your back, bring your legs a little bit higher. So your back is being supported by your abs. Exhaling as you reach out. Inhaling to bend with the same control. The control here comes from your core rather than your front thighs. So abs will initiate out and in. Okay, from here let's do double legs. Double legs heavier weight, so we have to work a little bit harder on your abs. So please go higher if your back feels tight or tired. If you go lower, it gets more challenging as long as your abs can hold and that position is fine for you. Again, watching that your neck and shoulders are not tensing up. Anytime you notice them tensing, you just release that, yeah? Again, take a deeper breath, belly button in as you exhale. Inhale, returning, same control. Let's hold that last set for 3, 2, 1. And we release. Okay, hug your knees to your chest. And you can lower your knees side to side, holding onto your shoulder rest. So you have a bit of support on your stretch. Now think of your shoulder blades reaching down to your mat for a deeper release. Keeping tension off your neck as you lower your knees. And coming back center. Now grabbing your straps, and let's find our imprint. Bring one leg at a time to tabletop. Exhale, we reach the fingers away from the ears down to your hips. Inhaling up. So as you exhale, think of your shoulders drawing away from your ears, and your imprint maintains supporting the weight of your legs. So think belly button in, connection between your ribs and your carriage, it stays strong. Arms can be a little bit wider here if your neck feels tight. You also want to keep the elbows soft so that the tension doesn't build up your neck. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Again, think of your neck staying nice and long. Inhale, return, same control. Exhaling again, reaching down slow, returning slow control. So think of pulling your arms from your abs rather than your arms pulling your arms. So you're gonna feel upper arms, yes, but your abs are the one initiating your movement. Okay, and let's slowly lower the legs down. Take a quick break if you need, lowering your knees side to side. And we're gonna explore double leg snakes. So once again, let's find out imprint. And bring your legs to 90 degrees. And exhale, reaching your arms down to your hips that straighten both knees. Check in with your imprint. So your abs are still drawing down, your back touching your mat. Adjusting your leg height based on how your back feels. So if it feels tight on your back, you can lift your legs higher. And only straighten your knees to your own maximum flexibility. So if your hips feel tight, you can go maybe 3/4 or halfway. Take the last one with a variation. So reaching your legs out, keep your arms to a hover and scissor your legs. Modification here is to bend one knee. So I want to feel your side abs working. If you feel your back being strained, then you want to lift that straightening leg higher. Let's take one last set on each side. And return to a rest. And let's change our springs. So go into one great spring only. Lying back down, shoulders away from shoulder rest. Let's take this set with a curl up. Exhaling up. And inhale, lower control. Check in with your neck, shoulders, and deepen through your core to curl. So keep fine-tuning the height of your legs based on how you're feeling. So if your back feels tight, then please bring your legs higher. So every day will feel slightly different, yeah? Exhaling up, belly button in. Inhale, lower. You can shift your arms slightly wider here for the next few sets. Exhaling up. Inhale down. So just creating some space beside your neck. Keep the softness of your elbows. Just check that there is no locking on your elbow joint. Gently lower down, same control. Every curl up, notice if your neck is the one leading. And one way to eliminate that is to curl up slower. If your neck feels a strain or too much strain, feel free to adjust without curl up. Let's make this the last one and come back to a rest. Lower your feet down, place the straps back to your shoulder rest. If you need to, hug your knees to your chest for a break. Now let's sit up and bring your straps off the shoulder rest. Lower your head rest and add on an additional spring just to hold the carriage in place so it doesn't move in our next exercise. Okay, get your foot strap and hook it over your platform. We're gonna have our box over the shoulder rest, should all the way in towards the foot bar direction. Now have your leg into your foot strap on your railing in front, arms to your side. Inhale, find length to your side, and exhale, slowly coming down. You can use your bottom arm for support if you're unsure of this exercise. And now using your side abs to return with control, reaching your arm over. You want to ground your hip down. Inhale, find length, and exhale, coming down. So our supporting leg lifts all the way up. That's our anchor. And it helps us to come back up as well. Grounding your left hip down. And coming over, belly button pulling in. And now let's add in a little pulse. So arms across your chest, exhaling up. Keep your leg nice and strong and your hips still square. So stack one above each other as you lift and as you lower. So controlling the up so that we're not using the neck to pull. And thinking of pulling your armpit towards your hip to shorten the top waistline. Your breath goes exhaling to come up and inhaling to control the down. And now you can reach over for a nice stretch. Twist your body, hands holding on both railings, round your back. And face back center, come all the way up. And finish that stretch to the other side, grounding your left hip. Let's repeat this on the other side. Heel in front with your railing, arms by your side. Inhale, find length. Exhale, controlling down. Belly button stays tight. Coming up with the same control, ground your hips as you reach over. Maintain the length of your neck, reaching over. The right leg stays strong, holding you. And controlling up from the abs, belly button pulling in. And reaching up and over. And from here, let's add in our pulse. Exhaling up, think armpit to hips. Top waistline is working. Just want to make sure that the hips are not falling to the back or forwards. So we keep it stacked. Only lift as much as you can with control. Lower down, same control. Exhaling to come up. Shoulder stays away from the ears. And again, exhaling up. And inhale down. Okay, reach over for yummy stretch. Twisting to your back. Round your spine. And slowly let's return the body all the way up. Grounding your hips to reach over. And that's it.